Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with James. I'm your host James. Today, another simple and delicious cook. We are going to be doing a ribeye steak, but you can do any steak this same way. And we're gonna pair this with some potatoes. Simple and delicious. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first thing, I just wanted to show you the steaks that we got here and kind of explain real quick. So I got, it's USDA choice rib bone steak. So sometimes it'll say ribeye, or sometimes it'll just say rib steak. It's the same thing. And you can tell from the cut by the bone here and the actual steak itself. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these out, and then we'll take it to the next step. All right, so first thing that we're going to do is cut our potatoes. And this is important because you want them to be cooked all the way through. You're not gonna wanna put you can't do a whole potato. It just takes a lot longer. So this is how we're gonna do them. Make sure to rinse your potatoes off. But we'll go ahead and cut them in half. And now from the half, you wanna cut these probably about an inch or so, right down all the way. These are going to make some awesome tasting potatoes, but something like that. All right, now let's go ahead and season up the steak. Okay, so here we have our ribeye steak. Oh, so good. And you can do any steak. You could even do the tough cuts, like a top round or something like that, the exact same way. So what we're going to do now is season it up. What I have is some Montreal steak. You can use some coarse salt, some Kraft black pepper, or whatever you like to season your steak. Well, we are going to season this thing up and then pat in your seasoning. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit for just a couple minutes. I'm going to turn it over and then season the other side. And then actually, we'll take you right to the Ninja and cook all this up. Okay, so now we are at the Ninja Speedy. So we are going to open this up. Now we are going to be using the insert that goes inside, but to start, right here is just the little drip pan or whatever. So add your potatoes. I got the 2 potatoes here. Now if you want to double this up and cook 2 steaks and 4 potatoes, do the exact same thing. Now we are going to be using 1.5 cups of water. Just go ahead and pour the 1.5 cups of water in there. Now we are using the tray here. Now the steak is not going to go on right now. We want the potatoes to get a head start. Okay, so get the potatoes in there and then get the tray on top, just like that. Now we are going to close this up, hit the power button. Now we want to be not in the air fryer, we want to be on the rapid cook side. We are going to go down to the steam and crisp function. Our temperature is going to be 400. Our time will be 20 minutes. We will hit start. And it'll take just a couple of minutes to preheat, and it's gonna start cooking them potatoes, and then we'll add the steak. I'll show you. See you in a minute. All right, so we are counting down. We started with 20 minutes with preheat, and it started counting down. So at 10 minutes, we're gonna open this up. And trying to get too much steam towards the lens. Oh, it never fills the steam with this thing, but it's great. Whatever, get out of your steam. Now, we are going to add our steak. Yes. So the potatoes are cooking on the bottom. We're going to add this steak in here just like this. Close the top. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so now we are counting down. We stopped it at 10 minutes and we're going to give it 4 minutes. So at the 6-minute mark, so 4 minutes, we're going to open it up and watch out for the steam. There it goes. Of course. But steam out of here. And so far, the steak's looking great. Flip it. We want both sides to be brown. Close the top. Let it resume. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we're counting down to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left at 2:30. We're gonna open this and this should be perfect. Boom. Get away. Steam. There we go. All right. Now this steak should be just how I like it. Right around, probably got a thermometer here to check. Right around 130-ish or so. Let's see. 135, 138. So 140 degrees. Check all over the place. Which is actually it's a medium. Let's check by the bone too. Oh yeah, perfect. Steak is done. All right, so the potatoes on the bottom are done too. I'm going to take this out. I'm gonna let this steak rest for just a few minutes and then we'll plate it up. I'll show you the potatoes, get a nice bite, show you the inside of the steak. We'll see you in a minute. All right, so this is what we ended up, okay. First of all, you see all the juices flowing everywhere, but man, that steak, look at them potatoes. Oh, so now we have to, you know, it's my duty to cut into this for you guys. So, got a big old knife here. We're just gonna, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is just absolutely tender. I can just tell by the knife cut. And look at what we turned out. This is perfect. Oh my goodness. All right, so, mouth is watering. I'm gonna take a bite for you guys. Tender and juicy. All right, let's try one of these potatoes. And look how these potatoes are perfectly cooked. They're just got a nice little brown on them, and just take them apart. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say is I don't know why I didn't do it, but with the potatoes, you can season them before you put them in or after. Salt, pepper, whatever you like, but let's go ahead and try a potato. Soft. Oh. Soft, perfectly cooked. This is an amazing meal. Oh, look, just fall apart. Perfect. Oh, don't go anywhere. I'll meet you up top. All right, we are finished with the cook. That's amazing. So we got a ribeye steak, perfectly cooked potatoes. I'll take about 18 minutes, and then Ninja Speedy, steam and crisp. You want to start your potatoes, give it about 10 minutes, throw your steak on, give it about 4 minutes, flip it, give it another about 2 minutes, and you're done. And you can do any kind of steak like this. Your top sirloins, the reason why I say that because top sirloin, or otherwise known as London broil, which is a tough cut of meat, you can do it the same way. You just don't want to overcook it, and this is a great method for doing that. But this was amazing. Try it, please. But if you are new to my channel, please think about subscribing. If you like the content, make sure to give that thumbs up. Drop an awesome comment. With that being said, we'll catch you on the next cook. Thanks for watching.